this. Yeah, we gotta talk. I can hear him right now. Say it for me, Jay.
That Ric Flair time. Can y'all hear it?
Oh man, listen to this. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? Sorry about that. I was a few minutes like I started, and then next thing you know, I was like, I forgot. I went somewhere, and anyway, I needed to take it to the right location. I am still okay. So let's just get this out the way since Slayer said that I didn't want to talk about it. Yes, I got lit at the end of GRG. I didn't think that I didn't think the Crown Black was going to get me like that, but I haven't really been drinking, and so it just
got a virgin stomach right now.
And then last night we had fight night, and I was sipping again, and Crispy came in, and me and Crispy talking a lot of garbage to each other, and so it was fun. It was really fun. So check that out. But yeah, I got lit again. So yeah, I'm really feeling it. So yeah, I'm feeling it. But there's no drinking now. I'm drinking the hell out of some water and sobering up. So this is why.
For you, bro.
Hey bro. So anyway,
I got the beer right here.
Back. What did you say? Did you say? So I did. I fell asleep on the stream. Is that what I did?
No. You did not fall asleep. But you was
no. I'm talking about last night. Did I fall asleep on the stream? Oh my god, I gotta edit that. Anyway, so y'all better check. I was lit. I got lit. Okay, so I didn't even know. I know that we was talking. The next thing you know, I went to bed. I have no idea what the hell happened. Anyway, all right. So, so let's get about it. Like I said, I know that our boy Dirt Griggity, he's gonna be doing his show here in a little bit. So I don't want to interrupt what he's doing. I'm sure that. 100. Everybody else going to be talking about stuff. I'm supposed to be doing a podcast with Cali Rex's podcast tonight, and then me and Pred, we're going to be doing something with Four Guys with Quarters tomorrow, right? So yeah, so it's going to be a busy week. Okay, so crazy news. I woke up late to it, of course, because like I was saying, I woke up late because I was lit. Yes, I would. Okay, so you said I went on the epic rant talking about Tekken, and then he says, and we was talking some good facts, and then I just passed that at the end. Yeah, the liquor got me. It consumed me, Jack. So it happened to me. So I fell asleep on the stream. Now, I don't know how it went, but I'm going to delete that shit. So you better get it now while you can. Anyway, so, because I'm going straight to it to edit that shit as quickly as possible.
We getting on 100 for that shit, too.
I know, right? So Bethesda and Microsoft, like, we knew that there was going to be something that Xbox was going to do before launch. I'm thinking like, they're going to show us something or before the pre-orders, because there was rumblings about that type of stuff. Didn't know, maybe it was inside Xbox or whatever, but we had no idea. But me waking up to this type of news is insane. I mean, this round table discussion, gentlemen, just go ahead and say what y'all want to say about this, because I'm still tripping out.
The savage shit I could have tweeted today. You know that scene from The Matrix when the traitor dude is unplugging everybody, and the one chick goes, "Not like this."
Yes.
Not like this. Yo, I should have tweeted that gif of her saying "not like this," and then on top put this is a pony's response to the news this morning.
Yeah.
Yo, I was just, oh my God, bro. Like, I feel like this, like, savage, because for the past month, Microsoft keeps beginning the week with epic news that changes the game. And every week, it's taken to a higher and higher level, so that there's no question that they just awoke a beast, and they will do anything they need to profit far greater than they already are in gaming, which is more than Sony can say. This is just mind-blowing. Like, we expected some kind of announcement to be like, oh, this game or this announcement of some partnership or something else. But nothing like a whole other well-seasoned group of developers under a publisher? Are you kidding me? Bethesda? Wow, this is major. And the impact, just like the end of that PlayStation showcase, and just like when Microsoft released the info about the Series S, and countless things that stem back from when they first sneaked in the announcement of the Xbox Series X at the Game Awards. We've been seeing surprise and surprise out of Microsoft, knocking everybody off balance. You don't know what they're going to do next. And everything you thought you knew about the games industry, everything you thought that was wrong with Microsoft in terms of how they're doing gaming, they have addressed far better, far greater than anybody could have possibly imagined. Like, what kind of bizarre world am I in right now?
That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. This is one of those moments in gaming where it's not only shocking, but it's like, bro, like, I mean, Xbox has gone through so much, and Xbox fans has been going through so much ridicule for all 7 years. Just from before the console came out, the ridicule, the hate, the division between Xbox gamers, all of these things, and to see the shift from what happened in 2013 to when Xbox had a great lineup of games, but it just wasn't taking off because everything was resonated about 1080p makes you a better gamer, and we all love indies and all of these other things, and then Xbox go through their slump when it comes to the games, and then it comes to Xbox has no games. Sony is the template of wanting to bring out quality content. This is where it's at. Xbox only sold, 18 million, 35 million, 40 million, however million that they've sold. They're done. They're about to roll over. And all through this whole time, Phil Spencer, once he took over and made that stance to the new CEO of Microsoft, saying, look, if we're going to do this, then we're going to do this. Like, we're tired of being, kind of have our hands tied behind our back. If you're going to have me have this position, then you got to be all in for Xbox, or we'll just have to get rid of it.
So what I like about today, and as I look back at this entire, I guess it's generation, once Phil took over and kind of, after the Scalebound, debacle and everything like that, once, Microsoft got their footing, they slowly started taking away all the narratives. Like, they took away the console sell narrative by just not telling people what the fuck was selling. They stopped from reporting numbers. They took away the whole getting out of business narrative when they started buying studios. They took away the whole Xbox. They got no games now. They got like fucking 20-something studios at this point making games for them. So like, they've consistently, I can't say consistently, but they basically, every narrative that's been someone's tried to create about the studio, about the Xbox platform, they've killed it from the very beginning. And when I saw this morning, I saw it from Brad Sams. Like, the first thing I saw when I woke up this morning. And I was like, this can't be right. And I was like, but it's coming from Brad. Was it Brad? No, it was somebody else. It was one of the other guys. And I was like, it came from a credible source, let's put it that way. And I was like, what the fuck? And I started looking, and I said no. And I think I put it in the GRG thing. And then
Windows
I started.
Central or Paul Thurrott, maybe.
No, it wasn't either one of them. I don't want to say it was Brad. It was it'll come back to me later. I know I posted in the GRG podcast, whatever thing. But as soon as I saw it, I posted it, and I was like, this can't be right. And I backed out, went to Twitter, and my whole news feed was just full of that shit. And that's how I knew it was legit. I was like, okay. And then it just blew up after that. Like, this whole day has been nothing but me hitting refresh on Twitter, just reading comments, man. It's hilarious, man. And it's crazy that, people kind of flip-flopped a little bit, and I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, don't pick this one platform and game on everything. But some people, like, literally were Xbox people, went to PlayStation, called the same people they were gaming with 2 months prior Xbox, and start calling them bullshit and trash, and now they're buying Xboxes again. It's just amazing how something like this, has blown up into actually changing people. I've seen people cancel their pre-orders of PlayStation 5 today. Like, that's what something like this has done. And it's like, I'm glad Microsoft, decided to, surprise us with this gift, this great Twitter gift that we have now. This is blowing up the internet today. and actually pull out their wallet and buy some things. And I don't think they're done. I really don't think they're done. I think they have one more surprise up there in their pockets.
Yeah, I think so too. I really do think so too. And because really, and I'm gonna let Lemon get to his point, and I'll just go. We'll just get back to that. I'm thinking that they're not done either. I'll address that here later. So Lemon, what do you think, man? What was your initial thoughts once you heard all this?
Well, first of all, I got a text early this morning, and I said, "Why am I supposed to do that? Why? Nobody texts me to retweet something." Got a text from my guy, and I said, "Let me go read this. What my guy talking about?" I said, "Oh no, I did the retweet, and then I made the call. Yo, this is facts." Because if this is facts, this is the biggest gaming moment acquisition in history. There's never been a purchase of this magnitude. Never. If you talk about people thinking like Microsoft was playing around or they wasn't full in, you know what I'm saying? $7.5 billion investment into gaming in one company that got ass loads of AAA titles. Can you imagine that? They just inherited at least 10 AAA titles.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, listen. People was keep talking about CD Projekt Red, great company, $8.9 billion they're worth. I get it. They living off one game and one game coming. Now you get all of these franchises that set a few of them set the standard in terms of graphics. You know, Doom is being showcased on that 3080. As you know what it can do. Now that's owned by Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't eat. This is staggering. Like, I was just like, yo, shout out to Rain in the chat. I was like, yo, damn, I was on my way to Micro Center when I got, I was like, I don't even know what to do. Maybe I should U-turn. Maybe I should not go try to upgrade this PC again. I'm lost for words. It's staggering that Microsoft has thrown the industry a haymaker. It's like a tsunami hit Manhattan Island and now it's not there no more. I mean, we thought Insomniac.
Insomniac.
We thought that was big. We thought Red was big. We thought
they own the progenitor to
Activision,
the first real FPS game. Kidding me?
We thought Activision getting Bungie was big. Nah. Warner Brothers would have been decent, but they ain't got nowhere near the titles as Bethesda. They're living off Batman. And I'm not knocking it. It's a dope series. But let's just keep things in perspective. They're hitting everybody on PC side and console side. And I'm going to give y'all some history. From the game Morrowind. Do y'all remember that on OG Xbox?
Yeah.
That was the second top selling game behind Halo. So for those people out there who want to know some stats, look up Microsoft's history with Bethesda. Nobody saw this coming. People keep talking about Sega. People keep talking about what's them dude's name that's real ignorant? They dropped the ball.
Platinum Games.
Platinum Games. They talk about Platinum. Warner Brothers would have still been a great acquisition. Ain't nothing bigger than this. That's like Microsoft buying EA. That's how big that would have been. That's Microsoft buying Activision. This would be on that magnitude of information. And for those people out there, and y'all got that negative energy, and y'all want to give the other fanboys some work. Oh, you can give them work for the rest of their life now. You got permanent fuel. You got unlimited fuel right now.
Carte blanche, homie.
Yo, this is just. It's so many titles. It's so many titles that they could just keep going with Wolfenstein. Yo, all the Elder Scrolls, Skyrim 2, Las Vegas 2. Yo,
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
talking
say,
about
like I
the
said earlier
biggest
today,
games
Microsoft
in
had the
history.
best off-season came in history.
Yo,
They got
this
all the
is like,
free agents.
it's
Right.
almost, matter of fact, this is as big as when Golden State got Kevin Durant.
Bro.
And they did it all
Game
cash, and it don't
changing.
even really hurt them. If
This
you
is
watch the video
game.
from Upper Echelon, he explains all that. It was nothing to them to buy this.
Oh
Nothing.
no, they got
No.
unlimited.
That was the thing too that tripped me out was that when everybody was talking about, well, it was man, it's a little bit too expensive, for what what WB what AT&T was asking for what's called. No, it wasn't that it wasn't too expensive. It was that Microsoft wanted all those games with
That's right.
those
Wasn't worth it.
yeah, because it wasn't worth it, except for the only main positive would have been was that, like I was saying about the Shadow of Mordor getting that engine, that dope ass engine that they have over there with Shadow of Mordor, and also, you would get Mortal Kombat because how much of a fighter fan I am. That would just been a huge thing right there. But you're right, Lemon. Like this was insane. This is so much more than and they paid more than what AT&T was asking. The only thing that set that back was because the president wanted Microsoft to try to invest in the TikTok. And then so all that stuff was going into it was coming into form, and then it just came down to it where I can't remember who said it, but there was somebody in Microsoft that was like, I think it was Bill Gates. They said, look, that would have been a poisonous pill if they got TikTok, and I don't think that they should do it. And so then when I guess the situation with Walmart and Microsoft, when they was trying to acquire it, it fell through. I guess Microsoft just said, "No, we don't want to have nothing to do with this." And so then Oracle and I think still Walmart is the ones that's going to be messing with TikTok. So that's the only thing that held that back with the WB thing. So once that got taken care of, and then they went back and AT&T pulled back, was like, there's no takers, so we'll just keep our stuff, because maybe after the DC fandom, it was, everybody was giving so much praise to the Batman games and to the Suicide Squad game, and then, so it probably just.
Oh, hold on, Jamaica.
Yeah.
What game? What games?
The Suicide Squad game and the Batman game.
What's that? Nothing else exists now. It's over.
Anyway, but no, I'm saying, so AT&T was kind of, I guess, was thinking like, well, since they got all that excitement, then they were kind of like, I think we've kind of brought our attention to our titles, to our name or whatever. And then Microsoft was kind of like, damn, we missed out on that. And then I don't know where it came from, but obviously this had to be some kind of talks for a while.
No. It's been talked about since before July.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
They knew it was gonna happen.
Well, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So like that is insane. So just think about this for a second. They would have had Bethesda, got it for 7.5, and then they were in talks to get WB Games for 4.2, or maybe even a less. Just think about what kind of lineup that would be. So obviously, what Pratt is saying is right. Microsoft isn't done. If they were going to sit here and pay that much amount for two companies, not acquiring a game, but not just one studio, but the whole company, then there's only one thing left for them to do. There's only one thing to fill out that portfolio. And what is that, gentlemen?
Japanese studio.
Japanese studio. A Japanese studio is the only thing that they have left to do. That's it. And I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't see no Japanese studio.
I don't think it's going to be an acquirement, but I think there might be a deal or something that gets them what they want from a Japanese studio without having to buy it, because that too is a bitter pill for them to have to swallow.
Right.
It wouldn't work out, just like the WB thing.
Yeah. Oh, and hold on. Let me go back to my boy Thomas Franks. I'm sorry, brother. I was over here doing some other stuff. He said in the chat, he said, sorry, I'm late. He said the beast in Xbox has woken up. I tell y'all, Phil is a silent killer. You kill the competition with kindness, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know. Before there was Phil Dominus, there was Killer Phil, but Phil don't like that terminology. But that's just the facts. Like Phil just. Like, I tried to tell people, and Fred, you was at it on next when I got into that rant, and me and Me and Homeboy got into it on the show that time. And so I was telling him, I'm like, look, this ain't nobody gonna be sitting here. It's all gonna be fun and games now because y'all keep talking about Xbox has no games. I said y'all gonna fuck around and get Xbox to put this gonna put a squeeze on Sony to where Sony is going to have to bend, may even break. And I said because Sony comes, I mean Microsoft could be, oh yeah, we're gonna be friends. Yeah, sure, we can put your games anywhere. That's great. And about the whole time they're squeezing them like a damn python. Just
Let
just
me get
just
to that super chat.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's get to it. Restored Hades. He says Bethesda requirements. They get a Japanese studio. Yeah. No. That's it. That's all they need.
I think that game was being made exclusively for PlayStation though. I know exactly what he's talking about. It's the one. It's like it looks like an open world. I can't think of the
You
name right
talking
now.
about the Tokyo Tokyo the
I can't think of the name.
Ghostwire?
Yeah. I don't know.
There's another
I don't know.
studio too. There's a
I don't.
Japanese studio, but I can't think of the
I
name of
don't.
it.
I don't know if that's part of the deal, but he was definitely right because I
It's
looked
the
at that
it's the whole
today.
company, bro. It's everything. Everything Bethesda. Everything.
It's everything ZeniMax. It's the publishing.
Yeah.
It's all of that.
It's
It's the
all of
level
it.
above that.
Yeah,
Right.
they bought ZeniMax. That's the mother company. That's the mother company. So they
Yeah.
own everything that because they bought technically ZeniMax.
Yes.
But
They got.
everybody knows Bethesda's name. So let's make that clear to the people that's
Okay.
watching
Yeah, you're right.
because that's definitely a fact. They bought ZeniMax, which owns everything. Like AT&T, nobody really knew AT&T owned WB Games. Nobody that till they just recently talked about it.
Right.
Nobody knew that.
Yeah, no, I
So
didn't even know
same
that. I was like, oh
situation.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So
I
yeah,
ain't know
you're
that
right.
either.
You're right. You're right. You're right. So that's the point I'm just trying to make is that if they were going to try to get, they already had Bethesda in hand or ZeniMax. I already had that deal already, and then they were going in August to try to get WB Games. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what like 10, 11 billion dollars right there. And
But you
everybody
know what?
and all the stands got excited because they got like less than 1% or 1% of Epic of because Sony got 1% of Epic thinking that was the
A
big
game changer.
yeah. But anyway, go ahead. What you gonna say?
Um, you know, I hate to throw shade, but y'all can keep Spider-Man. I mean, like, Sony started that. And what I always say is, you keep playing with people that got deeper pockets than you, they eventually start showing who got it.
Right.
You understand? They will show you because Microsoft can buy Sony too. So gotta be careful. You keep picking with the big boy on the block, the big boy bite back. Now, there's nothing Sony can do. There's nothing that they can respond with in terms of Microsoft has over 22 studios. Only like 3 of them is double A, and everybody 23 studios, and only 3 of them is really double A. Who's making AAA titles? The dudes that make State of Decay, they're making the AAA title, so they're stepping out of that double A also. So this is just a win-win. Now, if y'all go check my video out, I got a little skit in there that says you hear Phil Spencer's talking. Moving forward, deals that already is in place, it's going to be a go. And after that, it's Xbox Game Pass. Think about that for a minute. Everything.
Yeah, everything's a go. Yeah, and then also Restored Hades. We appreciate. He says Ghostwire is a timed exclusive, and Xbox is going to honor that. However, the studio that made it is a Japanese studio. PS5 can have the milk. Xbox got the cow. Xbox is going to build on that studio. So I mean, that's all they need then. That's all they need. Now, I still think that they're not done though. Um, Xbox hasn't been to a Tokyo Game Show this whole generation. Why would they be going there now? I know that Flight Simulator is something that they want to show out there, but it's obvious that there's something else that they have that they want to show. And I don't know what that could be. Could that be a partnership with Sega? Could that be a partnership with Capcom? Could that be a partnership with Namco Bandai? I mean, or could it be that, I mean, there's something else that's there for them to go to want to show off, TGS, and so I don't know, man, but this is crazy. This is huge, and this is another point. Before I let everybody else finish what they want to say or whatever, um, think about this. Now I don't know I don't know when Skyrim the new Skyrim 6 is coming. But if that game is not already have a marketing deal, that's going to be out, but because more at those times I'm sure they know the game's going to be developed, and one of these companies they jump in and they do the marketing deal well before time. So if there's nobody that has that marketing deal for Skyrim, if Skyrim is still like 3 years or so away, that's going to be an Xbox exclusive. I mark that down. So think about this. They will have Outer Worlds 2 because remember Matt Booty said, "Hey, look, it's the success of this game is going to determine if we want to make this game an exclusive or not." Same thing that what they was talking about with Wasteland. So just think about that. They're going to have the makers. They're going to have NXL working on a new RPG that's supposed to be a AAA, and Wasteland 3 was absolutely fantastic. They're going to have Obsidian working on Avowed, and you're going to have the Outer Worlds 2 that's going to be coming. And now you're going to have potentially Skyrim being an exclusive on Xbox, on Game Pass, going on doing that stuff on PC. Do you know what kind of lot? Xbox went from where's the RPGs to where's the story-driven titles to we have the best story-driven titles out there. Period. Yes, you got God of War. You have Horizon Zero Dawn. You have all. But I mean, come on, man. Skyrim was at the pinnacle of on the 360 and PlayStation 3 at that time was considered like one of the best games of all time. Guys, I don't know. Anything y'all want to feed off of that?
Hey, Meg, I'm gonna go pick up my kid real quick. I'll be back.
Okay. Anybody else want to feed on that?
Yo, man, it's just like, here's the thing about this now. Like, what moves can Sony really make, let's say, in relation to what's going on? Like, because this doesn't mean, Microsoft wins next generation off bat. That doesn't mean that,
Mm-hmm.
So what's going to happen next? What's Sony going to do is because they have this default support of these Japanese developers. Because when they make a version of their game to sell in Japan, which is why these folks claim that they make games for in the first place, to sell in Japan. If it's sold elsewhere, it's whatever. But first and foremost is Japan, right? So developers that do that, what is going to entice them to work with Microsoft? Nothing, unless Microsoft goes over there to entice them. And this is why I think it has to be some kind of partnership, because a purchase of a studio, I don't feel will go off well. It just won't have the impact. It's like if Microsoft was to buy all that from Warner Brothers, including Batman and Mortal Kombat and DC, or at least the gaming rights and the studios who've been making them. And if Microsoft was to then make Mortal Kombat Xbox exclusive, that would go over bad in the same type of way.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Same type of way.
That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is it's not. They're not going to do that with all their games. Like a game like Doom, something like that.
Oh no, they're not going to do that to anything. I don't.
Oh no. Skyrim. No. Okay.
The reaction.
Phil Spencer said
that it would actually happen.
Phil Spencer said this. He said this on the CNBC. It was a stocks and bond show. He said this. He says we will honor all, because that was the question that was asked. He says we will honor all of the dealings that Bethesda or ZeniMax have done with whoever. He says, and so it's because she asked, would you have any of these games be exclusive? He says no. Those games we'll honor those. We'll honor those. But he also said we will go by it by case, and that tells me right there. You can for the majority of those games, yes, they will be multi-plat. But for those games that are the big headliners, like for instance, if you want to do the Skyrim online game, you can make that exclusive. You want to sit here and you want Skyrim to be that attraction to your console. They can do that now, and I think and I think that they're going to do that with that particular game. I don't know what other games that they could do that with. Maybe the Evil Within, because now they got into this kick of bringing all these scary games in there. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that is the situation, and I see this weird face just popped up on the screen. What's up, Southbound?
What up, though?
What's up with you, bro?
Oh,
Oh,
man,
snap.
I've been buzzing.
What up,
Hey,
homie?
this shit is wild, Joe.
Yeah. How you feel about it?
How do I feel about it? I've been tweeting the fuck out of my phone's about to die. I mean, I can't even charge. I'm at work. I'm not fucking up. I'm about to get fired. This shit got me twisted, homie. I can't believe it. This is huge.
This is crazy. So now the whole situation has
Hey.
changed, brother. The whole game has changed. It's totally different. How many people do you think now is going to want an Xbox?
Hey, Microsoft whipped out a big old danger and said, "Here you go. Flip on that."
Oh snap! We got a glowing taco in here. What the hell? What the hell just happened?
Wow, glowing taco.
Hey, you know I gotta be excited to jump on when I'm at work.
He said, "I saw your tweet. I don't even know how to react."
Bro, we were seeing that you were just driving. You was at work. I said, this dude is at work, but man, this is insane, man. This is insane. I don't know. What's your thoughts about everything, man? I mean, since you came on Southbound, what's your thoughts, brother?
Hey, honestly, I'm totally just blown away. I can't believe it. I'm stunned. I even hit up the bat phone. I was like, "Yo, Phil, dog, you just blew my fucking mind." And he just gave me a little, he just gave me a little winky chuckle. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you already know.
Nice, boy.
Hey, he just pulled out 13 inches on the hang, homie.
Oh, he did. And
Wow.
I don't know. So let me ask you. So let me ask you this, Southbound, because
Limp.
bro, yeah, just slapped it on the table, just like that. Hammer time.
He said, "Here you go. How many quarters is this?"
Right. Like he said.
Oh my God, y'all
Wow.
Bro, he's clowning. Anyway, so all right, so Southbound, what do you think about this? I still think that Xbox is not done.
Hold on a second, man. This radio's going nuts. Go ahead. Say it again.
So what do you think do you think that Xbox is done, or do you think that Xbox got one more trick up their sleeve?
Hey, honestly, they're not done. They're not done.
Yeah. Me neither.
This was because nobody even had any idea this was happening. People have been thinking, "Oh, okay, they're gonna get Bungie, they're gonna get something from Japan, like Sega or something like that." Nobody had any fucking clue that this was gonna happen.
Nope.
7.5 billion
Cash.
billion,
All
baby,
cash, homie. All cash.
Not stocks, not trading bullshit. It was cash, homie. They put their money where their mouth is. If anybody has any doubts about Microsoft and gaming, hey, forget about it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Like my boys, in Jersey would say, forget about it.
You can't be stealing my content. I just said that. Wait, hold up. What just happened?
Yeah, you already know. It's Ebony and Ivory, baby.
Facts.
Oh man, listen. I think we're all amazed. We're very happy. And now, what's this do overall, gentlemen? With the whole narrative of the stand movement that has been Phil Spencer and them don't care about the console, they don't care about the Xbox gamers.
Sony killed that themselves with after their presentation, and then Microsoft made sure that it got the double tap. That's all that was.
Bro, what are these stand channels going to do now? That's all. Not the ones that they prefer PlayStation, but the ones that have always been touting that Xbox what's going to happen? I mean, like, are people going to still support these people?
That's what they're already doing, man. I'm not going to name the name because I don't want to be crumb side dirty like that, but you know the names. More than one of them is already like, I'm buying a PlayStation, Xbox. I'm building a PC and I'm getting an Xbox. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. We all see you out here. You can block us all you want, but we see you out here.
You gotta say,
Like, come on.
you gotta say something, Lemon, for people to see you through the thing. Yeah, go ahead and show people, man. Show people. That's what I'm talking about.
Look, this is Microsoft.
Oh, bro. You're a damn fool for that one. Oh.
Game over.
Oh, man. Bro.
Oh my God.
Bro, you're a damn fool. Hey,
I
listen.
had to do it.
Yeah, bro, listen. This is the thing right here, man. I've been on this fight for a long time. I look back and I see my very first video because I was doing something and I was checking out and I said, damn, I've been doing this for 5 years. I said, and I was listening to the fight and I remember I did this video and I was saying how serious, like by the time that we get to the next, because I was thinking about like with that mid-fresh console come that Xbox was going to make a change. I thought it was going to be more of a like big change like this at that time, but I'm like, Xbox is not going to allow themselves to just keep getting their ass kicked like they are. It's going to change, but it takes time. These corporations don't move like how the internet moves. There's these things take time, a lot of moving and shaking going on. And now I'm looking at this now, all these years later, and as many people well, I mean, you enjoy what you enjoy. I'm not going to say defected, but for the people who was once all about Xbox, and then instead of just saying, look, well, you know, Xbox is just going to have to be my, yeah, it's going to be my second console.
Thank you, because I don't want to have to dirty my throat with that name.
Yeah, the second, it's going to be my secondary console until Xbox get their shit together. They completely just abandoned the fans that they had, the listeners, and also just the people that they socialized and talked to, and then they called people like Phil Spencer and all the Aaron Greenberg, all these disgusting ass names, all for clicks. And I'm looking at this now like,
well, hey, but you should have known by now, though. Hey, you should already know by now that most of these cats are fugazi. And they only do, like you said, for clicks. It's all about clicks. When they found out, oh, hating on Xbox, oh, I can get 20,000 more views. Oh, I'm gonna start hating on Xbox every chance I get. And you know what? It's stupid.
It is.
If you're a fan of both, be a fan of both. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you have both? Play both. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're an Xbox fan and you start off with an Xbox channel and that's what you're bleeding green and everything, and you turn around and switch, to me, you're a chump. And I don't got respect for you. And I don't give a fuck who this pertains to. And we already know who it does. They can get at me side, I don't give a damn. But all these years, you touted Xbox. Now all of a sudden, oh, it's PlayStation this and Xbox. Oh, there's no games. Oh, where's the exclusives? How come everything's on PC? Well, what's PlayStation doing now? Everything's on PC. Yep. They're doing the same old thing. They don't even have fucking backwards compatibility. What's up with that? But do you hear them talking about it? No, hell no. They're always driving a bad narrative when it comes to Xbox, and it's bullshit.
Yeah, it is. And now a lot of people just gonna have to eat crow. They've been eating crow damn near this whole year. Now it's turned into a buzzard. This is a big ass damn buzzard on the table now. Like I mean,
hey,
it's
that
over.
PlayStation 5 scenario wasn't the best, and it was a black guy for what's his name, Jim Ryan, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Jim Ryan.
And he came out and he was caught straight lying, but. Yeah. But you don't see the PlayStation ponies. You don't see them, talking about it. Now, if Aaron Greenberg, Matt Booty, Phil Spencer, anybody come up and they were lying, oh my God, how many videos would be on YouTube within 15 minutes?
Oh, I mean, bro, like every time that we do a video or something, the comment section would just be full of PlayStation fans going crazy. It is quiet. There is not one PlayStation dude in this chat that's saying anything. Matter of fact, it was light when it's been light ever since after the reveal. Because
tell me something. Bro, if this was in reverse and if PlayStation were to get Bethesda, oh my God, they would be chirping. They'd be just you wouldn't be able to hear nothing but bullshit.
No, they're begging.
Right now, it's salty.
Oh, they're real salty.
Tears.
Bro, they're so desperate right now that they're begging for Sony to make an acquisition by getting Konami. That still ain't on the same level as getting ZeniMax. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Hell no.
It's not even.
Hell
It's
no.
not even on the same. Look, we've also heard that Sony's going to make a couple of acquisitions, but they're not going to make an acquisition like this. And if Xbox pulls another rabbit out of the hat, like even, you know what I'm saying, they don't have to pull out anything now at this point. But if they decided to pull out another one, which I think everybody will here agree,
you know what?
they're gonna do.
You know what? In my heart, I don't mean to interrupt you, brother. I apologize.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
In my heart of hearts, I still think Bungie's on the table. I really believe that, that Phil wants Bungie.
Well,
And it ain't nothing that I know, it's nothing that I hear. Go ahead.
I said, don't forget that Bungie left with Microsoft's blessing in the first place. There was no problem. It was no animosity or anything. It was no, the lines of communication is still open between them, and it's nothing but all good and always has been. So there's no real problem I see other than, the financials and stuff, for them to come right back over if that's what they decide. This is simple. It can happen if they feel like it.
It can.
If they want.
I mean, like, we know now money's not an option. You know what I'm saying? It's not even
problem. Yes, it's not a problem.
It's not even a problem. It's not even an option now. And I don't know. I mean, so they could acquire anybody they want to who wants to be acquired. That's the bottom line. And who would be another good fit for Xbox now, since they have all these studios? I don't know. All I can tell you is this, is that when I talked about the value, like, they have the best value in gaming history. The best value in gaming history. You could buy an Xbox S, a Series S, and walk away with I don't know how many games, man. I mean, like the Halo thing did hurt them, but not now. I mean, I don't.
Back, Megan.
Yeah, okay, good deal.
Right.
Yeah, not now. I just don't know. I mean, I don't know.
No. You know what? The Halo thing didn't hurt them. The game is not ready. You know what it hurt? If they had released their #1 game in bad shape, that'd have been worse.
I agree.
Yeah, that would have
been worse than that. If Microsoft did any of the clown moves that Sony has pulled all year, if the shoe was on the other foot, if the roles were reversed, this would have been 2013 all over again for Microsoft.
Well, that was gonna say Xbox did pull this bullshit, and that was in 2013.
Every aspect of it. It's been L after L after L for Sony. Okay, like the PlayStation reveal thing. That had nothing to do with Xbox. They didn't do anything to make that whole thing blow up in their face. That had all to do with Sony. Okay? The reveal of the Series S and the reveal of the Bethesda acquisition. The announcement of EA Play on Game Pass. Mm-hmm. These things that all happened. Those are moves that Microsoft did. But the PlayStation reveal was all on Sony. And if Microsoft had just did that alone, it would have been 2013 all over again. If they did any number of the stupid things that Sony has done all year.
Hold on. It is 2013 already. You got another console coming out, charging the same amount of money and less powerful.
Yep. It truly is for Sony.
Yep. Oh,
but I see nobody ain't talking about that.
No, they're not. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Savage. You know what I'm saying, for coming and showing love. I appreciate everybody coming here and showing us love. I'm on this quick video. Well, we'll have it wrapped up here within an hour. Well, in an hour. It's at 43 minutes. So, because I already know that there's other podcasts and stuff going on.
It'll be wrapped up in 17 minutes.
Right. It'll be wrapped up in 17 minutes.
Oh,
yes.
all right. He said an hour. I'm like, wait a minute.
No. I'm saying it's 43 minutes right now, and I want to have it done by an hour because there's other podcasts and stuff going on. So I just want to be respectful to everybody. So go ahead, everybody. Fred, go ahead and say what you were going to say too, because I know that you had to step away for a minute.
I don't remember what we were talking about. I was listening a little bit. I heard our boy come on and pop out, but I lost track of what you guys were talking about.
I was just talking about the value aspect of it, like and so
Game Pass or it's an Xbox itself.
Well, just both. Like, I mean, Game Pass is already at 15 million with what they already have.
I mean, if you do the math, like look at even the deal they have with where you can buy the console, not tax free, but like no APR. Like, and they're actually you're getting it less by doing it that way. I forgot what that program's called. Um, All access, like that's a bargain for gamers. You got Game Pass with EA and all the acquisitions, all the studio acquisitions they got coming. That's a bargain. I mean, like, and if you even if you're a PlayStation guy and you think about all the games that you would buy from any of these companies, um, we're spending $15 a month for that. You're spending $70 a game for that, and you do the math, it doesn't add up. Like, I mean, and the system's more powerful, and it's not the size of a freaking PC tower. So like, I don't understand where people are not saying it's a value. Like, some people would rather just stop gaming than to buy an Xbox. I don't get it. Like, I mean, it's a video game. It's gonna look better and play better on the console, on the Xbox console. What's the big deal? They're just
Controller. I don't like the controller.
Yeah, they'll find. Everybody's gonna find an excuse, man. Everybody's gonna find an excuse to not buy it. And I'm like, dude, you're like, I don't get it. Like, it's a better value versus the competition. Like, if you're at the fucking car lot and you see, you only got so much money to spend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a cheap version car and you got one that's going to be above your budget, but this cheaper car is going to be like, yeah, we're going to pay you for gas for 2 years. Like, why would you not go with that choice, man? Like, I get the cheaper car. I don't get some people's mindset when it comes to finances. Sometimes it comes to deals and stuff like that. They don't think long term. They only think in short term. And it's because they have an allegiance to one console. I get it. But, like, I mean, I've seen people flip flop this whole generation. You can flip back. It's okay.
Yeah.
We might not like you still, but we'll take you back.
some we will take back. Others will just.
Some of y'all,
yeah. We ain't not all. Not there's some out there that just
when it comes to content creators,
they need to
went out
stay
there clickbaiting and frauds. You keep your head in the sand like an ostrich. Stay right where you at.
Right.
Keep
right.
that same narrative you was keeping.
Yeah.
Don't change now.
Yeah. No. Don't change now because y'all were adamant about how Xbox was quote unquote dog shit and all this other stuff. We don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I
ain't with it. Fuck it. Kill them all and let God sort them out. I don't care for none of y'all.
Well, it's just the fact, like, I don't even pay attention to their content anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? At first,
what content?
Well, the thing of this is with me, it's more like this. If you know what I'm saying, it's all right to be critical. I mean, that's Xbox made a lot of mistakes. That's fine. We've been critical, even though there's some people that said we weren't, but we have been. But there's a line to take, and even when I'm critical about Sony, it's not going to stop me from buying a PlayStation 5.
And you're not going to be disrespectful about it.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
I'm not
point.
going to talk about Jim Ryan or
without...
Yoshida in a disrespectful way about talking about.
That's what bothered me the most. Like, you're an Xbox guy,
yeah,
and then you flip over to the PlayStation side, and all of a sudden we're Xbots and frauds and all this other bullshit y'all was saying. Like, I mean, like, you could have just did that, like, classic, like, be classy about it. Like, I decided to go with this platform, and we could have still been cool, but, like, now we're bots. Now we're all kinds of names and shit, and now you're picking up an Xbox Series X.
and you're going to be playing it just like all the rest of us will.
He messed up the whole situation for himself, and he's left to pick up the pieces. Like,
well, it's just more than. Well, this is just for. There's a lot of them out there. It's just
and they talk crap to both sides. Yeah, one of them is like, "Oh, I'm just going to PC now," and he's been passive aggressive about the whole situation prior, because this one, it was a little smarter than the rest, so he could see the writing on the wall. But you know how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. See, that's another thing too.
It's surely a bigger expense.
Yep. Exactly, and that's the thing that cracks me up too, because I've seen today too, is where they're like, well, it don't matter, I'm still not buying an Xbox, I'll just get a PC, and I'm like, Microsoft says thank you, that's fine. You're still going to buy their product, and then and so I'm like, well, what PC do you got? It's in there. They show me a picture of their PC, or show me a picture of a PC. And so I'm like, all right, cool. And that's when I said that. And then, of course, oh, you're such a corporate slave. No. The corporate slave is the person that refused to buy a product because they're that anal to where they feel that they gotta stay away from it because they had a stupid ass narrative that they were wrong about. I'm not gonna stop buying a PlayStation because I prefer Xbox. I'm still gonna get a PlayStation.
Everybody that buys multiple consoles, you always got a favorite.
Yeah.
Just like when you own a console of your preferred choice, there's always a favorite game that comes from that company that's your favorite. Don't tell me you're a PlayStation guy or Xbox guy, all I play is Call of Duty. It's the same thing on both consoles. It may look a little bit better on one or the other, It's the same damn game.
Yep.
I want to hear if you're a PlayStation guy, you want to hear first party come out your mouth.
Hold on.
I don't want to. Huh?
I was going to read the super chat. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
I don't want to hear you talk about Star Wars Battlefront 2. I don't want to hear that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? If you listen, I buy multiple consoles so I can play my favorite games from those companies on their console. You understand? I don't buy multiple consoles to play Call of Duty on both systems. That's just stupid. Or say Call of Duty's better, or I'll play K all day. You sound like a dummy.
Yeah.
I don't mind anybody that like different things, but some people, when you hear that narrative, you just be like I don't want to see you talk about your PC. I want to see you in the picture with your PC. Don't send me a picture of a PC. Send me a picture with your face in the PC. Now I know it's you.
Post up your Steam account. Let's see them achievement. Let's see the games you bought. Don't put your thing on private too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people out here, I'm a PC gamer, and you showing me pictures of somebody that you just downloaded somebody's picture from the internet. That ain't yours.
Yeah.
Everybody could do that, because we all know it's expensive to be a PC gamer. Like Lioness Tech said, you cannot build a 1440 120 hertz PC for no $299.
Nope.
It's impossible.
Nope. Not and using that's the Zen 2 chip alone. That's going to cost you like, how much is that chip?
$300-400.
Even if they could, they wouldn't show it to nobody. That shit looks like some straight trash in a cardboard box.
No. They can't even. They couldn't even get a graphic card on the low end for $300 to do 1440p 120 hertz. So who you fooling?
Nope. Let me read this. For Primal Data, he says Bungie may pull a Pixar, left to see what the wild was like, and then come home with new tech and experience. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. We do have a PlayStation dude that popped in here. Where he at? He says, here we go. Listen to this. This is great. He says, every time y'all X-sluts hype up anything with Xbox, y'all end up looking foolish and taking an L. Y'all hyped 4K VR, and how did that end up? Y'all hyped.
Who the hell hyped 4K VR?
What else he talking about?
Hold on. Let me rephrase. He says y'all hype Hellblade 2 and Halo, and y'all looking dumb for that. Is this all? Is this PlayStation? Is this your king? Is what you have to offer? Is this non-logical point?
What's his name?
No. Don't say his name.
No. We doing that. We doing that.
It's a fake account, I'm sure. It's Andrew Wilkins. Yeah.
I've seen the name around. It's a fake account.
It's a fake account. It's not even a real person. But anyway, but that's what I'm talking about, right? Like, this is your king, PlayStation. This is the thing that you have to have people to come out and that it didn't make no sense. Okay, so Phil was wrong about VR. Or he's seen the bigger picture, just like I did, that VR was just not going to be that.
Dude, Sony's not even talking about the VR right now. They got a new
Sony's not even talking about their VR. And for the record, Microsoft put their VR thing on pause on Xbox because they focus in on the Xbox. They said they might get to it later.
They've already had their Kinect-ish type of moment. I mean, their VR, which is the Kinect, the 2.0 Kinect. It just didn't do well.
They got VR on the PC platform.
Yeah.
They're
working over there. Yeah.
And they can still do it if it starts taking off and it makes sense. Then they'll add it on there. Now, if people want to hold Phil Spencer accountable for what he said at that E3, absolutely, do what you must do. But again, and then you're talking about Hellblade 2.
Things change though. Just because he said don't mean it don't change.
Because y'all was touting Hellblade when it was at that time an exclusive. When I told you guys that it wasn't going to be an exclusive, I said it was going to come to Xbox eventually, and Nier Automata, because y'all was touting those. Y'all was showing them in them lists.
Oh, hold on, K-Mega, hold on. You was wrong. You was wrong about Hellblade. The game didn't come over. The whole goddamn company came over.
You know what? That's the thing. Oh man, so yeah, I was wrong. Not only Hellblade, but the whole damn company. And now look at what's going to happen. And Hellblade 2 is not going to come to PlayStation, bro. Let's get that out the way. Game Pass PC. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Happy Few 2.
Outer Worlds 2. It's Skyrim. Mark it down. They're gonna be exclusive for Xbox. They're going to not every
Doom 14.
Well, I mean, yeah, there are going to be certain games that's going to be exclusive just for Xbox and PC for sure. So listen, and if you want to be getting a PlayStation, I mean a PC, and think that that's a winning ticket because to save your argument, bro, why are you going to need to get a PlayStation? Because that
I thought
eventually,
you were a console dude anyway.
yeah, because
if you weren't a console dude, you would have already had a PC long before
exactly,
this.
exactly,
This
and
wouldn't have been the trigger. You're a console dude, and your console sucks ass in your mind. So instead of going to the other one, you'd rather go to the PC that you never would have done ever. Come on.
After this, bro, man, after Sony seen this, they're going to have to make some more moves. And
They're done. Ain't nothing else they can do.
No. They're going to make some more acquisitions. I don't know what kind of acquisitions they're going to get, but they're also going to act. They're going to really kind of probably rep up putting those games on PC pretty quick. Because you know what I'm saying? Because boy, I don't know. Sir X Man in the chat. He says, "Hello, my friends. Didn't know that you were on." Yeah, no, it was just a little quick thing. We're about to get ready to get off here in about 5 minutes, but I just you know what I'm saying? I wanted to sit there and say to you, well, I'll send you a little message, man, because I heard what you were saying yesterday in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was over here clowning your ass on Fight Night. Fight Night was fun. I had a great time at Fight Night. But yeah, no, I hope everything is all right with you. And you know what I'm saying? You know, with your life and everything. So I hope you're all right and safe. So I'll hit you up and give you a message or whatever. But yeah, man, thank you for stopping by. So yeah, anybody else for closing arguments before we get the hell out of here?
They done. Stick a fork in them. They rotisserie. They a dead pig. They ostriches. I don't care. They're a zebra without no stripes. They finito.
Let's blow this thing and go home.
Yeah. All right, Brett.
Y'all can still pick up an Xbox tomorrow.
Hey, yep. Pre-orders go out tomorrow.
Not really.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's gonna be rough.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So I definitely, yeah.
Might about to get the hate mail.
Xbox played chess.
Yes, they did.
And PlayStation played checkers. They came out. If you pay attention to history, it will come and it'll bite you in the ass, man. If you don't pay attention to it and what we've seen, and I said this too. I said there's something going on in Sony that the old execs that made Sony as great as they were, they're gone. Andrew House, Adam Boyes, you know what I'm saying? Yoshida got demoted. You know what I'm saying? It even started when Jack Tritton was out. He was gone in the beginning of the generation.
He's my favorite.
Yeah, he was.
Everybody
respected him.
Jack Tritton respected him.
Yeah. Jack Tritton was I told PlayStation fans, I told them, I said, man, Jack Tritton was the GOAT. And for him to just step away, obviously PlayStation, the heads at Sony was trying to say, look, we're going to have to start going this direction. We're going to have to start doing things this way. And because, all these things are always planned out well before time. And so then by the time when Andrew House was like, nah, I'm finna go ahead and retire, Jack. I'm out of here. When Adam Boyes was like, what'd you say?
He saw the markup of the console. He's like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah. and so it all just started making sense. It happened with Xbox and all those movers and shaking, and people was like, oh man, and I'm like, and Xbox went through all types of turmoil. And as I said, the same thing. PlayStation is going through a turnover point for themselves, and they're doing the same thing pretty damn much of what they did with the PlayStation 3 era. All these smoke and mirrors. Nobody hasn't seen the console in the wild. Digital Foundry can't really bring up videos talking about what's this.
You got Jeff Keighley hyping a fucking power cord.
Right, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Jeff Keighley had an orgasm over the controller.
It's looking real suspect over there. Yeah.
I have a controller.
Oh man. Anyway, so all right, guys. Thanks for watching the stream, man. Go check out everybody else, because I know everybody else is going live and doing all the damn thing. And so I'll be on Cali Rex channel, I think, here within the hour or so. So go ahead and check him out. Check us out. I don't know who he's going to have as guests, but it will be fun. So
listen, hold on. Go check out today's video. I can guarantee you the beginning is gonna make y'all laugh. Go check out 108 Dragons TV, man. I did some nice work for y'all.
Lemon comedy.
Yeah. Yes. Let's get it done, people. Let's go.
Let's go and let's do that. Thanks for everybody stopping by. One Bad Mother, man. Miss you, bro. I'm finna get back.
Welcome back, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be playing some Halo here coming up here.
Yo, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. I'm missing one person in attendance.
What?
Where's Christopher Hart?
Oh,
He was in there.
Go check his house,
He was in
man.
there.
Suicide alert.
Yeah, he's
He
in
was
there.
there? He was
He's
there?
my
Oh.
guy now. That's
Oh,
my
he
guy.
came
That's
in
my
and he
guy.
left. All right, cool. He's all right.
Yeah.
He got his
He
pre-order. He
tested
happy anyway.
He tested the
got
water. He
direct
put
from
his toes
Sony.
in and said,
He
"No,
went to
no,
go
no.
finish Ghost of
This
Tsushima.
it's too hot for me."
Yo,
Oh
Chris.
my
Yo,
God.
Chris. Real talk, yo. After all that talk you talked, at least they deserve to give you. You deserve to get that pre-order direct from them. I ain't even going front. At least all the crap you put us through. So
Oh, man.
yeah,
You
enjoy
have
that
one of
PlayStation.
mine. Nah,
I'm
never
gonna
mind.
enjoy it, but you enjoy it. Sucker.
We out, man. Everybody have a good one. Enjoy the day, and hopefully everybody get ready for these pre-orders tomorrow, because it's
Yeah,
gonna
fellas, go
be
play some
wild.
games. Enjoy yourselves, man.
Yep,
Peace.
yep. Peace.